Welcome back to Covenant Academy's Honors Day 2020. We're excited that you're able to join with us online, wishing that you were able to be here. We're getting ready to deal with Mr. Smith's class, and I'm going to go ahead and steal his line, so he will apologize that the glare is going to affect the camera from his head. But we do look forward. We've been excited. They're a great group of young ladies and young men who endured. Was this the second year in a row that you endured the only guy in the classroom? No? Okay. But he lost his buddy last year, but it's just been a great year, and we're looking forward to all that they have to do. Mr. Smith's always creative. He will normally do a song that goes back to the 70s, 80s, or 60s or sometime, and so the good old days. And so let's welcome them as they come.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village, the quiet village, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight.
Welcome to the 5th and 6th grade program for the 2020 Honors Day. If you saw the previous video, I'm the bald man upstairs that the elderly Miss Dunn referred to. As we all know, this has been a really different and somewhat difficult year for all of us. Parents, we know it's been a struggle for you at times, as it has been for the teachers. Students, we know that distance learning and online learning has been a little bit of a new and maybe a bit tough of an experience for you. We want you to know we are proud of you, both students and parents, for your efforts during this difficult time. Parents, we're proud that you survived. Now, I'm especially proud of this group of 5th and 6th graders for what they've done and how well they've done it the entire year. I'm proud of their academic efforts, their talent. You just saw their talent, their patience, their bond with each other that they have, and especially their heart. They get my jokes most of the time. They know the old songs that I love. And they're pretty well convinced that I'm so old that I was actually friends with Abraham Lincoln. Now, let me share a couple of scriptures before we get started with the awards. I think these are particularly relevant. They're brief. The first one is Psalms 145:4, which says, "One generation shall praise your works to another and shall declare your mighty acts." And from James 3:1, "Not many of you should become teachers, my brothers, for you know that we who teach will be judged with greater strictness." Now, before I give the awards, I need to explain the highest grade average award that we'll be giving. The average must be a numerical average in the A range for our system, which is 94 to 100. It doesn't necessarily mean that person has a highest grade average compared to their classmates. It just means it is in the A category. All right, let's start with 5th grade. Our only 5th grader this year is Abby Reed, Peanut. It's probably a good thing there's no competition in the 5th grade because I don't think they can handle Abby. She's conscientious, she's competent, and she has great genes and excellent guidance at home. I know this for a fact because I know all her grandparents, and they are quality people, and they're all friends of mine. Now, I'm looking forward to Abby being here next year, coming back with us next year. Abby has worked hard this year. She has the highest grade average. That's an A average in spelling, reading, history, science, and Bible. She also has AB honor roll for the entire year. Abby Reed. Now, the 6th graders. These guys, except for Israel, have been with me the past 2 years. We've developed quite a strong relationship, I think. They've been a huge blessing to me, and they brighten my days every day with their humor. They have natural curiosity, passion, and a great attitude. And I think they're going to leave a legacy that will really be hard to duplicate. First is Israel Laura, who just joined us the last couple of weeks. Israel is a former MCA student, so we're all acquainted with Israel. Now, he hasn't been here long enough to acquire enough grades to be eligible for awards, but he has contributed a lot to our class just in the short time he has been here. Because of his contributions to us since he's been here, we are going to give Israel an award for a special contribution to our class. Israel Laura. I want to mention about these next 3 6th graders. They all 3 are winning a special award this year. Robotics class was something that was brand new for us this past year. We actually got started late with it, but these remaining 3 guys, Gavin, Addison, and Ava, all took part in the robotics program. They were the youngest participants in the program, and they did amazingly well going to the state tournament, and we're very proud of them for that. So they do get an award for their participation in the robotics class. We do have a 6th grader who is not here with us, Abby Ailey. Abby is a special part of the class. Abby and I give each other a hard time a lot, but she knows I love her dearly. Abby actually got the highest grade average award for handwriting, and we'll give that to her when we see her. Next is Gavin Gust, my man, the Gavinator. I just love this guy. He's smart, he's funny, he's very talented in a lot of areas, and he's very fast on his feet, physically and mentally. Just don't ask him to pronounce a word he's not familiar with. He will mangle it. Gavin has lots of stamina. He's the only guy, as Pastor Adam pointed out, been the only guy with this class full of strong-minded, outspoken young ladies all year. Don't think it's bothered him quite that much, though. Now, Gavin has the highest grade average, that's an A average, in math, language arts, science, and Bible. Also, A honor roll for the entire year. Addison Hodge. This is Ditz, my little hippie. Ads and I have been friends since she was about 3 years old, maybe. So I've watched her grow from a grinning, awkward little girl into a grinning, awkward, bigger girl. There's a reason we call her Ditz. Those of you that know her know why. I'll give you an example. This year, near Christmas time, she asked, "What day of the week is Christmas on this year?" I said, "It's a Friday." She said, "Oh my goodness, I hope it's not Friday the 13th. But she's like family to me. I'm really proud of the beautiful and confident and independent young lady she's becoming. Addison earns the highest average award, the A average in reading, as well as AB honor roll for the year. Last but not, well, never mind. Last but never last is Ava Lawson, Doc. Last year I referred to Ava as the rock of our class because of her leadership, her ability, and her personality. Since then, these traits have just grown with Ava. She hasn't, but the traits have. You sometimes hear teachers say that, "I wish all my students were as easy to teach as so-and-so." Well, that's true in Ava's case. The reason she, I think, is so easy to teach is because she wants to learn. She has been my rock and our go-to girl for the past 2 years, and she is a true treasure, and I'm going to miss her tremendously. Ava earns the highest average in spelling, history, and now this happened last year too. Ava and Addison actually have the exact same grade average in reading. So they both get the A average in reading award. Ava's also AB honor roll for the year. And that about wraps it up for us, guys. Thank you. I love you.
It is a special class. They all have a great time in Mr. Smith's classroom. It's one of the ones, my favorite classes to come and disrupt on a regular basis. And so, well, the high school and middle school will be with us in about 15 minutes. We look forward to all those that can join us at that time. Thank you.